and welcome. This is Al Umma News coming to you from Al Umma Station, situated here in Gusau, Zamfara State Capital. First, our headlines. Governor Dauda inaugurates 18 new commissioners into the State Executive Council. Federal government may introduce temporary subsidy to reduce the economic hardship in the country. Bandits kidnap people in Maru local government area of Zamfara State. And ECOWAS to meet in Ghana over Niger coup. Now, the full stories. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has approved the appointment of Ali Akilu Mohammed Bungudu as the new Accountant General of the state, and Idris Shehu as Deputy Accountant General, respectively. This was contained in a statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Malam Abubakar Nakwada, through the Special Assistant to the Governor on Media and made available to newsmen in Gusau, the state capital. Until his recent appointment, Ali Akilu Mohammed Bungudu was heading the Nigerian Representative Office of FBN Bank UK Limited, while overseeing the Northern Business Office with responsibilities encompassing private banking, corporate banking, and institutional banking. According to the statement, Governor Lawal's decision to appoint Ali Akilu as the Accountant General aligns with his dedication to selecting individuals who can contribute effectively to the state's recovery and improvement efforts. The statement further explained that the appointment of Ali Akilu is in line with Governor Lawal's commitment to sourcing capable individuals for his administration's effort to transform the state. In a related development, Governor Dauda Lawal has inaugurated 18 newly appointed commissioners that will constitute to the State Executive Council. The inauguration ceremony took place at the Old Council's Chamber, Government House, Gusau, where the new appointees were also assigned portfolios immediately after the oath taken by the State Chief Judge, Justice Kulu Aliyu. Hafsat Sali Sumafara has more on the report.
In his address, Governor Dauda tasked the newly inaugurated commissioners to double their effort in the discharge of their duty, as they would be assessed by the Key Performance Index. He further reiterated to the commissioners the importance of establishing a good working relationship and synergy between their ministry for the betterment of people of the state. Those appointed are Abdul Aziz Sani Muhammad, Ministry for Justice; Haruna Ya'u, Agriculture; Abdul Malik Kajam, Budget and Planning; Abdul Rahman Muhammad Tumbidu, Commerce, Industry and Tourism; Malam Wadatau Madawaki, Education, Science and Technology. Hafsat Salihu Mafara, reporting for Al Umma TV.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is considering a temporary subsidy on petrol as crude oil prices and foreign exchange rates continue to soar in the country. Al Umma Television's crew gathered that there is a proposal of temporary subsidy by the federal government to reduce the hardship Nigerians are passing through following the removal of petrol subsidy in May 2023. Nigerian Labour Union have threatened to embark on an indefinite strike if the petrol price further increase. However, Kenyan government on Monday reintroduced fuel subsidies to curb soaring prices of petrol, kerosene and diesel in the country. According to a presidential official, the realistic amount of petrol consumed in the country is now known following the removal of subsidy on Tinubu's inaugurations. Hence, the amount spent on subsidy can now be controlled. Speculations around another increase in the pump price of petrol have caused tensions across the country, leading to panic buying in the early hours of Tuesday. But the Nigerian Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, said there will be no plans to hike pump prices despite the rise in crude oil prices, landing cost, and fall in the value of Naira. The news is coming to you from News and Current Affairs, Al Umma Television here in Gusau, Zamfara State Capital. Before we go for a break, a rundown through our headlines. Governor Dauda Lawal appoints new Accountant General. Governor Dauda inaugurates 18 new commissioners into the State Executive Council. Federal government may introduce temporary subsidy to reduce the economic hardship in the country. In part 2, when we return, Bandits kidnap people in Maru local government area of Zamfara state, and ECOWAS to meet in Ghana over Niger coup. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in a moment.
Al'umma TV, nagari na kowa.
Four armed bandits disguised in hijabs have abducted businessmen popularly known as Alhaji Isia in Maru local government area of Zamfara state. Al-Umma TV crew gathered that the incident happened between 9:30 to 10 p.m. on Monday at Hai area of Maru local government area in Zamfara state. A credible source who disclosed how the abduction of the Zamfara state businessmen happened said that the terrorists stormed Maru area in a convoy of about 3 motorcycles. After invading Alhaji Isia's place of residence of business, they therefore abducted him before any intervention could come from the security personnel. It will be recalled that recently a divisional police officer of Maru town, DSP Kazim Rahim, was killed in the same town when he attempted to repel attacks by the bandits. In a related development, the Nigerian army said it will soon launch an aggressive operation in the northwest part of the country to end banditry and other criminalities in the region. This was contained in a statement signed by the Senior Special Assistant to Zamfara State Governor on Media and Publicity, Suleiman Idris, and made available to newsmen in Gusau, the state capital. According to the statement, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Lagbaja, and the Governor brainstormed on strategies that would enhance security operations to restore absolute peace in the state during the meeting. The visit by the Army Chief has indicated a sign of commitment to addressing the lingering insecurity in the region, which will boost the morale of the soldiers at the war front. Zamfara is one of the epicenters of banditry, where the violent group kills, kidnaps, and displaces residents. Military chiefs from the West African bloc, ECOWAS, will meet in Ghana this week to discuss possible intervention in Niger, military and political sources in the region said on Tuesday. The meeting was originally scheduled for last weekend but was postponed after ECOWAS leaders approved deployment of a standby force to restore constitutional order in Niger Republic. The summit held in the Nigerian capital Abuja last Thursday also affirmed the bloc's preference for a diplomatic outcome. Analysts say military intervention will be operationally risky and politically hazardous given divisions within ECOWAS ranks and domestic criticism. Niger's military regime has sent mixed signals since the crisis erupted. At the weekend, the coup leader said they were open to diplomatic push after their chief general Abdurrahman Tiani met with Nigerian religious mediators. Those talks came after the ECOWAS military meeting in Ghana was postponed for technical reasons, but on Sunday night, Niger's rulers declared they had gathered sufficient evidence to prosecute Bazoum for high treason and undermining internal and external security. Well, that's the news for the night, but before we go, a rundown our major headlines. Governor Dauda Lawal appoints new Accountant General. Governor Dauda Lawal inaugurates 18 new commissioners into the State Executive Council. Federal government may introduce temporary subsidy to reduce the economic hardship in the country. Bandits kidnap people in Maru local government area of Zamfara state. And ECOWAS to meet Ghana over Niger coup. Be a patriotic citizen as always. Report any suspicious activities around you. Say no to political thuggery. On behalf of the production crew, my name is Amina Mustafa Ismail. Thank you for being with us and stay tuned with Al Umma Television.